Alright, so hi, I'm here to show you my crit staff flicker guy. So, it's a Herald of Ash Prolift build, so, you know, whatever. You've seen it like 10 times ability already. But, trying to go, like, all out with this sort of thing. Yeah, sort of. Okay. So I got a staff. It's pretty strong with a crit chance, really high damage capacity. An ammo, which does tons of damage. An Abyssus, because since I'm using a two-hander, I've basically relegated myself to the fact that if I hit Reflect, I'm going to one-shot myself. So why not one-shot myself 44% harder with an Abyssus on? Hopefully a Mortal Call will be up to prevent that, of course. But that requires me to actually pay attention to the game, which of course I can't be bothered to do. Crit rings, Parasilver Pinch on. I'm going to take these off. But it's just to use Vaal Ground Slam, which is the best skill in the game, honestly. And I'm going to open up this box with Vaal Ground Slam. You can roll rares onto it. Ooh, an Exile. But I mean, it just annihilates shit. I mean, how can you beat that? But I don't have enough sockets for everything I want to run. Because I really like this Herald of Thunder with Curse on hit, because it does amazing things. Because it automatically curses with Assassin's Mark, because I can't be bothered. So, automatically get power charges. And hopefully every other type of charge. So, yeah, let's get out of here real quick. So most of the build's kind of oriented around doing lots and lots and lots of damage per hit, I mean. So, obviously I start as Marauder, probably start something else maybe. Probably start as a Templar as well. But got Eagle Eye, a lot of accuracy nodes. The problem with using a staff is you don't, like, the left side of the tree has no dexterity on it, and dexterity is usually where you get all your accuracy from. But, I don't really have any of it. Most of my accuracy is off gear, so lots and lots of accuracy nodes, and then some accuracy. I think it's the only thing I have accuracy on. But yeah, then I got like a decent amount of accuracy, almost 1700, and that's gonna go up as a little bit up a bit, and I could like swap out a ring or something. And that's like 86% chance to hit or so, ish around there. And with about 6% chance to crit without power charges, it's relatively stable damage. As for like the actual damage per hit, main hand damage goes up to, let's see, 11k times 7. So, you know, the Herald of Ash Proliferation is going to be really, really big. What would that be? What? 70k-ish? Herald burn? But it's on Overkill, which is 151%. So, that'd be like 100k burn, potentially, if you hit a low health monster. And on a crit, that's possible, so. On a crit with one player life, everything's basically has no life. Let's see how this guy works. So, for all my links, and like why I don't have enough links, because I have to use everything else. In my staff I have Leap Slam, Mortal Call, Increased Duration, Blood Magic. So that's just so I can Leap Slam and Mortal Call without eating up mana for whatever reason. I have some Mana Leech, but it only really works if you're attacking mobs. I don't really have like any regen. After that, Herald of Thunder, Assassin's Mark, Curse on hit, reduce mana. Element of Proliferation with Herald of Ash and reduce mana. Element of Proliferation doesn't actually link to Hatred, so you don't have to worry about those two things, or Hatred costing more mana. And then an attack, which is Flicker Strike. Because it's an attack-based build, I'm not really forced into using any specific attack, but Flicker Strike is hilarious, and, you know, it does quite a bit of damage. Also, you can just kind of hold right-click and work. So that's makes it a lot better. It's more like Heavy Strike, which would hit harder, but you have to deal with using Heavy Strike, which is a mistake. So I don't bother with that. Then I have level 1 Blood Rage. Probably level it up at this point. I have enough dexterity. Support of Spell Echo, which doesn't actually support, and then I have Enduring Cry and Blood Magic, so I can always for sure be able to cast Enduring Cry. And I'm trying to keep all the power charges, or endurance charges up so I can use Immortal Call, because I have basically no defense. So, I mean, if you didn't notice, I died pretty fast early on because of my lack of defense, and also Vaal Wretch's Fire. But, no. Where's the crit at? Boom. Yeah, that's basically how the build works. Doesn't take too much to get it running, because you can use the... Actually, I was going to just get into that. Go back. I survived? Oh, no, I didn't. So you can actually craft really, really strong weapons early on with the master crafting system. So what was this? This, level 28. So this is a level 28 staff, and it has like more damage than a Jeffrey's Baptism. It's really easy to craft. You can sell a rustic sash, a rare rustic sash, to the vendor with a whetstone, and that'll force the IPD roll on, and then you can just master craft the flat roll on, so augment, regal, and then craft the flat on, and bam, you got like a really good weapon for early on. So yeah, that's basically the build. I'm good, and I will see you next time.